Morning guys, really quick video, just a quick catch up actually. I made a premiere video, I think it would have been the day he passed away in June, which was the premiere, and obviously it's his birthday tomorrow, 2nd of August, if his life wasn't cut short. I might actually, depending on how I feel, obviously because birthdays are not really, although it should be a celebration, I'd like it to be a celebration, but I don't know, it's celebration of life, I should say. I don't know, that's the answer. I will definitely be doing some kind of video on the 2nd of August. I don't know what, but we need to start unraveling stuff now. And this is purely only for a handful of people. I know there's a lot of Greggins and a lot of pieces of shit hanging on here, snooping, listening. The same people who call themselves maybe family or friends, but they don't question why their friend, quote unquote, their friend has gone. They've just accepted, oh, he's dead and that's it. No questions. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's worse than baffling. I obviously put people on a greater esteem to what they deserve. But this isn't for those pieces of shit. This is for the ones of you who were genuine friends, more like family, I'd say. You know, a lot of you fans, personally, I would class you more as family than a lot of people who call themselves family who are just, in my opinion, pieces of shit, along with the backstabbing, disloyal friends, pieces of shit. And the biggest piece of just the fucking nutcase is just the worst person in the world. For the new ones, that's a lot of riddles there for you. It should in time become clear. Some of you switched on, some of you aren't, and that's okay. You know, take and understand from things what you can. Here and now, depending on obviously how I feel tomorrow on his birthday. No, it's not tomorrow. What is the day? I think it's tomorrow or the next day. No, it's tomorrow. Depending on how I feel, will be a deciding factor as to what kind of what thing comes out. As I said, the last one was in June when I was at his gravestone, and I think I'm going to delete that because I just want things to come across in the best possible. I want to tell his story in the best possible way, if you know what I mean. That's honestly, when I start getting into it, you'll understand, you know, layers and layers, and it's just like I'm still getting my head around stuff even now. Honestly, if Stephen King, I don't think even he could write one of his worst horror stories about some of the experience, seriously, because it's not obviously what I expected, not what Marley expected, and I've come to terms that, you know, there are just absolutely just evil, cold-hearted, psycho, manipulative, twisted, just the devil. That's it, period. The devil. There's devilish people. I've come to terms, and that's on them, not me. I have nothing to do with anyone like that, and I'm grateful for it, and nor does Marley, thankfully, now. Yeah, I just want to make sure that when I'm telling the stuff, you know, everything is, you know, well balanced, and I can just tell the story in the best possible way for him. Sorry I sound a bit gravelly, I've just literally woken up. yeah, so it depends on how I feel tomorrow, being his birthday. I feel obliged to give the real fans something, at least, you know. I feel obliged to. I don't know what that would be. Depends how I feel tomorrow. Um, and this is purely for, the Frank White's, Wiki, what's his name? Wiggy, always get his name wrong. You know, those sort of people. A lot of other people who are here just to snoop, i.e. Shitty Family and jealous, disloyal friends. You can sit and hear the story and feel shame, knowing that you literally stabbed a good friend in the back, and no questions asked. You know, he's died, and in the most horrific way, and you didn't care enough to actually ask any questions. Says a lot about you. It's so difficult even to know where to start. I mean, put it this way, I can't even give you the date he died. I literally can't give you the date. They put down the 30th, yet in my view and my mum's view, it was the 27th, pure because that was when he stopped calling, or we stopped getting through to him. The police say that there was no record on his phone for 2 days. I still don't even know exactly how he died. Well, I know I've been told how he died, but I don't know. 1 minute I was told it was a hook on the ceiling, then it was the lampshade on the wall. So I don't know. But all these things are secondary to the other stuff. They did knock on lots of doors. I asked them to knock on, the neighbouring doors. No one was in. I think it was out of four, 5 doors they knocked. No one was in. Apparently, there was a keychain, which I didn't realise that hotels had keychains, but there was a keychain that was locked from the inside. I need to go back a bit more. He was due to meet a so-called friend. He texted his friend, big drama, but he ended up at his ex-girlfriend, which I was really surprised at because as far as I knew, he hated her guts, so I have no idea why he would even be there. But she was the last person to see him. That was the last time he was alive, at his ex-girlfriend. And then obviously, the police come round and, when you see them walking up and they take their hat off, it's like, and I just said, you better not be here for Marley. And, it was just bizarre. It was really weird. I still can't understand the fact that within that week, he had so many, there's more than moments of happiness. He made plans. You don't make plans if you're not intended to be here. You don't go out and buy new clothes, look good, look sharp, make plans for the future. You don't do that if you're planning. Do you know what I'm saying? In my view, there had to have been various triggers. There had to have been. I mean, I know he had a big... Well, I'll get onto that. I got a letter the day he passed away. Maybe I'll do another video on that. His ex-girlfriend gave a letter saying X, Y, and Z, just wanted, telling me that she wanted me to know that he had a mental illness, which I don't buy that. Marley went to the doctors literally probably five times in 20 years. He wasn't one who would take tablets. I used to try and give him multivitamins, and he'd be like, he wouldn't take it. He just wasn't a doctor person. He didn't need to, So I was very surprised that came out the day he died, given that, every time I was like, Marley, all right, yeah, fine. But like I say, that needs a whole episode, because I'm still getting my head around that. I hope that the videos that I bring out, because Marley was a public figure, I hope they serve in public interest as education, as people who are maybe going through similar things themselves, and I hope the video's intention is to inform, to educate, and to tell my version of things, because up until this point, I have not had any of my version out at all. There was stuff in the papers, and I really generally don't know that story. If Marley read that now, he'd be like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? He'd be like, eh? Just like myself, I'm like, what? You know, in the papers, they were like, his mobile phone company. He couldn't give a monkey's whether he was doing that or not. He was advised not to do it in order, because he wanted to get custody of his children. So he was advised, in order to get on that ladder, you need to be unemployed, you need to claim various stuff in order to get, on the housing, blah, 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 because he didn't realise he wasn't even on a tenancy after 10 years of being living somewhere. So, guys, we'll catch up soon, because it's really early now. But yeah, I think that's that's not quite the beginning. I haven't started from the beginning, but that's a tiny little bit from the beginning. So I'll speak soon. As I said, it's his birthday tomorrow. I don't know which way or what feature video I'm going to do, but we'll see. Take it as the day comes. Speak soon, guys. Laters.